Previously on Chosen Ones. The group finally meets up with Malik, tensions immediately rising as the Forgotten King recognizes Brandy as the infamous Plaguebringer. Avayath asks if Malik would be willing to assist them, since Rue said he needed to get in contact with the Shadowfey to help her. Malik claims they likely only want him because he is able to utilize the caverns, which are an echo of the Ark. After some pressing from Brandy, he confirms that he is indeed Aelia and Estel's father. Though Aelia has some knowledge of how the Ark works due to her putting it together in the previous universe, Malik is the only one who truly understands it, as the one who cast the spell that brought them to Absalom. The comet is used as a power source to perform the ritual to access the Ark, requiring a vast amount of sacrifices to complete it. Even using the olive thorn, half of those within the Ark still perished, making it even more imperative that the Prime Capital has the Elven Sword. Malik compromises by offering to help them escape the Prime Capital. He says he will wait in the caverns for them, as the city resides within the Feywilds, making it difficult to leave once you enter. Avayath goes to fetch the Queen of Lookingglass so they can send her back home using the Oasis. As he does so, Brandy asks why Malik won't show his pupil his spark, and Malik reveals that his true spark is a spark of prophecy. In the previous universe, prophets had been in place of chosen ones. However, his ability has grown weaker. Now he can only write the first half of the prophecy, with the second half writing itself once it's come true. He wrote a prophecy for himself that allowed him to never be lost or found using his cloak, and he also wrote Avayath's prophecy at the capital's request, though this prophecy wasn't for him, but for Ambrose, the Fallen One. He believes Avayath to be the second half of Ambrose's prophecy. He also wrote one for his daughters, as well as another for the Prime Capital about a sleeping serpent. Avayath returns with the Queen, and the group sends her off before returning to the boat. Four offers to give them a ride back to the compound, where only more tense conversations await.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
So you journey with Four for a few days, kind of resting. So you can long rest, obviously.
Yay!
Catching up with her in the day and not at night, because her and Nine mysteriously vanish in the evening every day. They do seem like they're obviously getting along better.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But every time they are like, I'm going to stay on the boat, she's like, haha, no, you're not. Like clearly there is still some
Yeah.
animosity between them. Like she's not fully over it.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
She's like, we're making up, we're not made up. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
you guys have a little break here for 3 days. I'm going to mark it.
3? Only 3?
I mean, you're probably traveling slower than Hestia, but faster than you would by foot. So,
Oh, I thought you meant like 3 days until the ball. I was like, oh.
no.
We have 8 days until the ball.
Oh, that would make tonight a full moon.
Oh.
It would be the evening of the 7th,
That's fun.
which we will not do this session, but, keep that in mind.
Yeah, we'll do next session. Wee.
Thank you. I'm not ready.
I'm also not ready. Because
That's fair.
I didn't think about travel time back.
You can tell Winona the news. Like, hey,
Yeah.
if you just go in the water, then you'll pop out somewhere else.
I mean, we're always on top of the water. I don't know how to get in the water.
I know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I will say, during our trip back, this doesn't have to be a scene necessarily, but Brandy would ask, having heard the prophecy, the mystery prophecy, Brandy would recall 9 bringing up that they were a warlock of Obris,
Yes.
the serpent, and would ask a little bit about Obris from 9, just to see if 9 knows anything more.
So you would know 9 made contact with Obris in a dream because they're a very difficult god to get in contact through normal means because they don't fucking speak any language. So so you can't be like, meet me here, because it'll be like, "Rah," like.
Yeah.
So 9 used a dreamlike spell ritual, which is pretty common for people who convene with Obris, to make a pact with Obris, which is just, offering meat. It's usually an actual like livestock sacrifice. And then when you wake up, the meat will be gone. That is like the indicator that you've been accepted. And whether you're trying to be like a paladin or a warlock or a cleric of Obris or something, your offering being accepted would be like, congrats, you did it,
Okay.
But general communication with them, even as a warlock and having their sword, the most they've ever gotten is like growls and stuff. They are the oldest god in existence. They're the very first god that ever appeared here. And they are the only god whose form has not changed from their initial existence. They are still the big feathered serpent that they were initially.
Okie doke. So, Cassie, I'm going to add to my list of things to legend lore.
I figured.
I'm adding Obris to the list, just in case that Obris is important. So I've added that to my list of things to legend lore, and I will do that probably next session if possible.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way, just so we can get a little bit more info on the whole serpent situation in that prophecy.
Gotcha. And you, after 3 days, if there's nothing else, little things you want to do on the boat, you make it back to the compound. And For's just like, well, this would be your stop, so everyone get off. And like, she looks to 9, everyone? And they're like, aw. As they're like starting to go down the rope to go back into the compound, they're like, can I see you later? Maybe we'll set up a date or something. And she's just like, don't make me snap the rope while you're on it. I'll contact you.
Bye, Marsh. Good luck on the ship.
Thanks. And you see Fisk like peek a head out behind her.
A lot of stuff might go down in the near future. I hope we can count on you for support.
I go where my captain goes. So if she's going where you are, guess that's where I'm going to.
He smiles. He waves bye-bye, and then he's going to hop off the ship. He's going to catch the rope. But he's not just going to, free fall.
Swan dive into the dirt.
Shui jumps off the ship and then grabs the rope, but then it just gives him severe rope burn. He's like, let's go, and then just hits the ground full force.
Thank you for the ride. Goodbye, For, and goodbye, skeleton friends.
Oh my gosh, I want him to be like facing and then like fall backwards to like fly off, like glide off the ship.
Well, that's gonna be real unfortunate for Nick.
Oh, that's right, Nick's connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw Nick over his shoulder and then, fly down.
And then fall dramatically backwards.
Yeah.
Wait,
Is it not riding Hestia?
that's more fun this way.
It's more fun this way. Hestia also falls backwards off the ship dramatically with her wings out.
Yeah.
They go together.
Look, this is the longest she's been out.
Yeah, Nick's just like, wait.
I feel like we're really glossing over how Avayath was like skeleton friends.
Yeah, skeleton friends.
Like, come on. Like,
Made friends with the undead.
yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, he did.
Good job, Avayath.
Shut the fuck up.
Character development.
I'm gonna cry. Skeleton
Love it.
fiends.
Skeleton fiends.
That's not him anymore.
Yeah.
You dramatically enter the compound one way or another. At least exit the ship and then not as dramatically enter because Libers would have to let you in. So
Yeah, I was gonna say Brandy will also dramatically teleport Theo down to the bottom.
Love it.
you see For roll her eyes, bunch of show-offs, and then starts to go back into the boat. For goes back to the wheel to redirect the ship to their next location, and they exit. And you all are here, back at the compound. I will say, just to save you guys time, a quick look over. It doesn't seem like anyone else is back from their missions yet. You guys hadn't been gone that long.
Okie doke.
About 6 days.
Some of them might be finishing up, but for the scale of what people were doing, by comparison, they are not back yet.
Yeah, understandable.
Luckily, they'll, meet up with the queen.
Yep. With that in mind, Brandy would say to everyone, he'd just be like, so how about we stick Nick here in the that building over there, and then have our conversation with Arthur.
Nick squinting at that.
Look familiar to you? You know anything about that?
I mean, I helped him build it.
Write that down. What's it for?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I believe him.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I will say at this point in the game, I don't want you to dwell on this too long. You've already discovered the secret purpose of it, which was to make the Avayath clones.
The Avayaths, yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't much else to be discovered about it.
Okay. I hope that's true. I'm gonna trust you since you said it outside a game.
I'm lying to you.
I mean, you might be. I don't know.
I mean, I'll put that in podcast. It's literally just, I don't want you to overthink something that's been done.
Okay.
We just need to chat beforehand, I think.
Yeah. This is the safest place right now for Nick.
Okay.
Okay.
Why'd you do it back? I was
'Cause
just talking.
Yeah, so was I.
Brandy, there's no need to make fun of him.
I wasn't. I was just saying okay back to him.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay. I'm just kidding, no. We will go and put Nick away. Throw Nick in the brig.
Which I think that would mean he is the only one here.
I think so.
Yep. Sure is.
Yep. Titus isn't in here anymore. Marfire isn't in here anymore. Lonely building for Nick.
Yeah.
Hestia can keep you company. Hestia, let me know if he does anything.
I'd rather be alone.
That exhale was Hestia through her nose. He looks nervously at the horse.
Yeah, it just leaves him with the horse.
In the same cell.
Yeah.
He's like against the wall and she's just staring at him from the center of the room.
With her front-facing eyes.
She doesn't have to be in the cell. She can just be like a cell guard.
It's funnier if she's in the cell.
Wynn's gonna walk out and be like, why the fuck's the horse in the building?
Well, there's no reason for him to be in here right now if no one's in here.
Mm-hmm.
He was only in here because Marfire.
With that, Brandy will look to Theo and just be like, we should talk to Arthur.
Yes, I think we should.
Yeah. Do we all want to come along for that conversation, or
For his murder?
Sure, I've got nothing better to do.
Do we all want to be a witness to this?
do you all want to witness this ass beating? No, I'm just kidding.
Should we?
Oh, yes.
I would love to witness the ass beating.
Brandy will cast Sending to Arthur. Let's just real quick.
He's on this plane.
Oh. Brandy will cast Sending to Arthur and be like, howdy, Arthur. We're back at the compound. Wanted to have a conversation with you. Maybe meet you in the lab.
You also probably want to warn the other Zyri.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I will do that after this.
Oh, sure. I was just finishing up with Zyri and Libris. We were, what was it called again? And you see the sending stops for a second. And then you get back. We were playing cornhole.
Huh? I will contact Zyri. Zyri, we found the other you. I'm going to have a conversation with Arthur about the goings-on as of late. A heads up, the other you's in the building.
You get back. Which building?
The glass one.
Okay, just need to make sure I don't see him.
Alrighty. Things are in motion. Let's head to the stage.
I would say you go to the stage and he's there waiting for you. It looks like Zyri came to see him off, and they like were giving a goodbye kiss, and then Zyri's just like, wait, shit, people are coming, like embarrassed immediately, like that people saw, and then like turns, like puts his hand behind his head and like starts to walk away.
So cute. Brandy shouts.
He throws a rock at you.
I catch it.
Okay. I decide. I catch it.
Yeah, I do. I decided that I catch it.
It looks like Arthur laughs at that, and then Zyri wanders away.
Uncharacteristic.
Mm-hmm.
Uncharacteristic.
What, from the laugh?
Arthur laughing?
Yeah, Arthur laugh.
Yeah, he's on the stage waiting for you, and he smiles when he sees you all. So, how was your trip?
What is the thing you're doing with your face?
Oh.
What?
I've never seen you make that expression before. Smiling. I'm kidding. No.
You are not in Shui voice, so I'm assuming this is out of canon.
No. It was certainly eventful.
Did you need to talk in the lab, you said?
Yeah, I think that would be for the best.
Okay, you can just come on up and we'll go through. And he steps up and you see the circle light up and he goes away.
Oh, here we go.
Theo grabs Brandy's hand very tightly.
Yeah.
Shui's like, well, he looks chipper.
He certainly does.
Too bad to probably ruin that.
Indeed. But it's for the best. Let's go.
And you all whoop, go through. You come through, and he's once again in the more Abaddon-esque outfit for his lab outfit, but he looks back to you all like it's clear he's probably gotten used to it, you know? Like,
yeah.
He's like, yeah, I just changed into this now.
Mm.
What was it that you needed to talk about in my lab?
Theo will, very nervously, after giving Brandy's hand another squeeze, step forward. He talked to me again. You know who.
Oh.
Yes. He tried to trick me. I'm not going to tell you anything that he doesn't already know.
Okay. I'm guessing that didn't go well. If you needed a private conversation on a different plane.
Yeah, no. So, he tried to trick me. I don't quite understand what exactly it is that he was trying to do, but...
What was it that he tried to trick you into doing?
He tried to make me ask to not become a fallen one. And, you know, on the surface, that sounds good. So, I thought there was enough of the you version that I knew within him that he was being honest with me, and I fell for it.
Wait, did he seem more like me?
Hey.
Oh.
Let Theo talk.
Sorry.
No, I don't mean to be combative. Just let Theo talk.
Okay.
He's gonna cast sending to Arthur and be like, I will explain some things to you later in private.
Okay. You get back like that's all, like, just question mark.
So as Theo was talking and was like, and I fell for it, sort of thing. Like, he's making some, like, very, like, kind of frantic gestures. Like, he's obviously upset about it still. And he's like, and I fell for it. But then he has a part of you that made him feel bad about it. He felt guilty that he tricked me and that I did all this talking about, like, oh, I would love to be selfish for once, or I talked for a long time. Anyway, he was surprised that I did what he wanted, and then he decided that he wasn't going to go through with it. He said no. I asked for what he wanted me to ask for, and he said no. So we were in the binding, and the bookshelf started to kind of the books all started falling off the shelves and falling on top of each other, and I asked, like, is that, like, breaking a lot of things? And he said, not yet, maybe in the future.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. And he told me, I don't even know if you remember now that he told me.
Huh?
When I asked you, do you remember when I was first in here and you looked at my information basically?
Yes, I vaguely recall that.
Vaguely. Okay. Do you remember scanning me and such?
Yes, we got your blueprint.
Okay, yeah. Do you remember me asking you to delete that?
He squints. Did you?
I asked you to stop, and I asked you to delete it.
He's like tapping his foot. He's like looking up at this like he's thinking about what you're saying.
You said that you did.
I don't remember you asking me to delete it.
I'm fairly sure that I did. Not Theo getting gaslit. Not that he's trying to gaslight Theo, but like Theo's like starting to believe it now.
Yeah.
Like he's...
I remember we did the training and we took your blueprint, and then you were scared, so we stopped. I thought that was it. You just asked that we stopped for the day.
I think I asked to delete it. Theo like looks up at Brandy and is like, didn't I? I feel like I did.
Let's calm down. Maybe there was a misunderstanding.
Do you remember the conversation you and I had after that?
I remember I left. What did we talk about?
I talked about you playing God.
This wasn't when we were at the campfire in the other timeline?
No, but that was also a conversation we had. This is in the library.
I just remembered leaving. I didn't... Maybe you were there. Did we have a conversation? That was a long time ago for me, sorry. Maybe you asked me. Maybe we had a conversation. For me, it's been a few 100 years before I left to go try and find my book.
Looking over Arthur, does this all seem like legitimate, like confusion?
You can roll insight check if you want.
I would love to. Ugh, Brandy. 10.
I mean, he seems truthful to you.
Theo is starting to freak out a little bit. He's getting a little emotional. He's like kind of saying to himself, like, I swear I asked.
If you asked me to, I'm sure I did. He says, duh.
How about we check to make sure?
We can check, sure. He starts to go back into the back of the lab where like he's done the testing for Shui's sword and put you in containers and things a few times.
Tubed ya, yeah.
Tubed ya. And he looks over his shoulder actually as he's walking and he's like, did you want me to put the Zyri that you found in one of the tubes? Weren't you going to do that?
That's all right. I think we'll just use the building for now.
Okay, there is a risk that he could meet the other one and that could be bad.
Well, as far as we've had a conversation with him, it doesn't seem like the other one's too keen on meeting him again.
Okay, just figured. Offer's still open. And he continues back to, which you recognize this area a little bit more, Theo. This was when you had your first assessment because he had to go to one that, after Essence broke, he had to go to a different one. And he goes over to one of the holograms and he pulls something up as he's going through and typing. And as he does, he presses a button and you all see just a bunch of Theos suddenly pop in the tubes all around you. And he's like, oh.
Theo, like, stumbles on his feet.
I didn't know this was here, he says, looking back to you. I didn't remember you asking me to delete it, and I didn't remember keeping it either, I guess.
Theo stumbles, and he falls to his knees. And I am sorry, but he's just gonna start crying again. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I can delete it now, if you would like.
Yeah.
You can watch me do it.
Please.
Okay, sure. He looks back to the device. I would say he does seem like way more calm than usual, but he starts clicking a few more buttons on the machine and then goes to press the delete button, and you see a big error pop up. Huh. What the hell does that mean?
What? What?
And you see the error says in use. When did that happen? And he starts pressing.
What the hell does in use mean?
It would mean there's another timeline that is currently being tapped into, so I can't delete it while it's in use.
So if you just actually deleted it, it would just kill them?
No, it wouldn't kill them. It doesn't let you delete it while it's in use. It's not like they are. Well, it shouldn't be. I mean, you haven't seen another Theo anywhere, have you?
I haven't.
Not as far as we know.
And he keeps hitting more buttons, and he's just like, well, let me just see when it became in use. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like this was activated, as in one of the timelines became in use. One of the parts of the blueprint. That doesn't make any sense. From the moment I got it, he looks back over to you, Theo.
What?
It says that it was activated from the second I got your blueprint. There wouldn't have been any time for me to do that. I mean, that would explain why it wasn't deleted. It can't be, if it's in use. If it says it's in use, that would indicate that there had already been an alternate Theo active from the moment the computer read it, and... Huh.
So did we make them?
No. Okay. Theo, I want you to try not to freak out.
I am so far beyond that right now.
Very sorry. I think it would be a good idea to run a few tests on you.
Oh, why?
Because it says that it was active from the moment it got here, meaning instantaneous. You're the only Theo that I know that was here.
I don't understand.
We just need to verify.
Brandy.
That you're in the right timeline.
What?
It should just take a second.
What the hell are you talking about, Arthur? Slow down.
If it was in use from the second I took the blueprint, that would indicate there was a foreign Theo timeline in this one. But because it was instantaneous, the records show that it was from the moment I got it, and Theo's the only one that I've seen here. That's the only conclusion I can currently come to.
I don't understand. I'm from here, right?
I mean, this is the first timeline I met you in. He's still looking and, clicking buttons.
Are you saying there's another Theo?
Either that or there's one that we haven't met that was already here for some reason.
Oh. Multiple of them?
Just one, it looks like.
Oh.
It could be some issue with the motherboard. It could be a glitch. I've only taken blueprints once or twice before.
That word. That's what they call me. That's what everyone calls me. A glitch.
I just think we really should do a few tests before you freak out. It might not be what it looks like.
Theo looks to Brandy. He's floundering right now.
Arthur's still thinking out loud. He's like, your clothes did change when you first came in here, and I've never managed to figure out why.
Brandy is defensively close to Theo currently.
Theo's still on the ground, trembling and crying.
Brandy would help Theo to his feet, obviously.
I should figure this out, right?
I need you to breathe right now. Just focus on breathing right now. It's going to be okay. Like I said, we're going to figure this out.
I should get figured out, right?
What do you want to do right now?
if there's another Theo that I'm messing up right now, I'd rather figure it out.
Is there a possibility that there is another Theo in this timeline, Arthur?
There is. My indications would show that's why I can't delete it, is it's picking up another signal.
I would like to see if there's...
No. Here's a question. If there was another Theo in this timeline, is there any possible way of knowing where they might be?
I could try and locate them through you yourself, your time signature.
Me?
It's not usually accurate, but I could attempt.
Perhaps Miffy's spark could help with that.
Could try that as well. But to verify, I do need to do a test. I'm sorry.
I would like to figure this out. Theo, shakily takes a step forward.
I'm here for you.
You can go in the tube with him if you want. That shouldn't interfere with the results of what I'm doing.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm here for you.
I don't know how to ask for that.
You don't have to. We're bound together, remember?
Right, okay.
I'm trusting you with this, Arthur.
I know.
You wouldn't put us in peril, right?
Not on purpose.
Insight check.
Go for it.
I kind of also want to do an insight check.
It's a 15.
I never do that. Insight. Oh, damn. Jesus, what the
Yeah, Theo, it would be great if Theo did more insights, but I didn't want to say anything because it's not in character for Theo.
Yeah, Theo trusts people. I'm sorry. I'm so
Just
sorry.
Theo has a ridiculous insight, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yep, a plus
Nat 20! He wants to know so bad!
35, Theo!
I will let you know, because you nat 20'd, he's been being honest with you this entire time about everything that he said.
Okay, yeah.
He's been entirely honest.
Theo takes one look at Arthur and nods.
I will say you do notice, which I mean, Brandy would have noticed before as well, he was a lot calmer before you left too. And there is just from that insight, you can tell every time he said, I'm sorry, he has not meant it from this conversation.
That's not a shock.
Only I know that?
Unfortunately.
Okay. Theo, upon, gathering himself and really judging whether what Arthur has said is true, Theo squints and nods and is like, okay, let's do this.
He opens up the tube.
Walks in with Theo.
He starts pressing a few buttons on the machine, and it kind of does the thing that it's done before you both when you've had your assessments where it spins, there's smoke, blue light, you kind of rise a little bit off the ground, and he's pressing some buttons, and he's looking over the hologram and stuff, and he's looking at Shui just to be like, don't touch anything, please, specifically.
Oh, but he can remember that, though? Okay. Anyway.
He does the assessment for a bit. Okay, so this is incredibly strange. You are the right Theo, so don't worry about that. This is your timeline. That's good. And as he's saying this, you can see Brandy, as this assessment is going on, there is almost this ghosting effect going on with Theo. You look fine. You look the same, but you can see it's almost like when he moves or blinks or does anything a little bit, there's a weird ghosting effect on him. There's a double, transparent, right on top of him almost. That's almost hard to catch. And Arthur continues and is but there's a reading here for another, almost right on top of you. That seems to be the one that's reading as in use from your blueprint.
The two tails.
What?
The fox with two tails.
Why?
I'm trying to figure that out because you're the only one who's getting that reading. It's not happening to Brandy. So this is strange. It's the one on top of you that's registering as the one that the lab recognized when you first entered. That's probably why your clothes did this some. thing. It's getting your signals confused. They're just so intertwined, it's not sure which to focus on.
But I don't understand. It's other me, and but in other things, if you combine, you just combine, right?
Yes, that's confusing.
Why?
Take a deep breath.
You can come out. I got the readings from the machine that I needed. You don't have to stay in there.
Theo shakily comes out again. I don't understand.
Take a few deep breaths. I'm just going to give this to you for a moment. If you could just put it on your finger. He gives you like a little, basically like a blood pressure tester thing, to put on your hand.
His hand is shaking really badly, actually.
I need you to monitor that for a moment. Just make sure everything looks good. Brandy, I need you to help me go get something from the back.
Okay. Are you gonna be alright, Theo?
Theo is holding out his hand for something to hold on to continue to stand.
It's okay, Brandy. Yaya and I are here.
Yeah, please. I'll only be gone a second. It'll be alright.
Okay. Who goes up to Theo and helps him?
Shui and Avayath both.
Yeah.
One on each side.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just that his hand is occupied on one side. And
Yeah, so Shui will stand, because I want him to lean on Avayath, because,
Big.
Yeah.
I like when they interact.
Yeah.
I like when they interact. Anyway,
So Theo will lean on Avayath, and with his free hand, if Shui comes up, he will grip extremely tightly on your hand. It doesn't look like he is aware that he's holding so tightly.
Shui will let him. He's a big boy. He'll be okay.
He's like, oh, that's only 3 or 4 damaged as you're gripping him.
Okay. Brandy will follow Arthur.
You go to the back, and you go way back to the back of his lap. And Arthur looks like he's looking behind him to make sure you are pretty much out of earshot of the others. And then he turns to look at Brandy, and he's just like, did you know that Theo is a chosen one?
I'm aware. It seems that the other is aware as well, hence why he tried to get Theo to upgrade again. The only place for him to go is to fall. And if he asked never to fall, and the only place he could go was to fall, I'm sure that'd break a lot of shit, right?
Right, that's what I was thinking too. If he was specifically asked not to fall. Chosen ones can only be upgraded to fallen ones.
Exactly.
But he stopped himself.
Indeed.
The other me.
Yes, he has developed guilt, it would seem. You have...
Yes, I think I've lost mine, he says,
Yeah.
very
I was
matter-of-factly.
going to say you've become very matter-of-fact.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
I know you aren't. But just be aware of that when interacting with others. You're getting back to the point when we first met that I wanted to punch you.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I know it's not your fault. Just be careful. Just be aware. Theo's going through a lot currently.
I can see that visually.
But also, don't tell him.
That he's a chosen one.
Yes, don't tell him.
Okay, well, I don't know how long he's going to be able to go without knowing. My machine picked up on it, so he's been one for at least a little bit.
I'm aware.
Usually people start knowing sooner rather than later, although there are some odd cases where they take some time.
Just don't tell him.
I can keep a secret.
It's not you I'm worried about.
Okay. Well, the other me has to know already. There's no way he doesn't.
Right.
And if he didn't tell him, probably also doesn't want him to know. Sounds like he was trying to disrupt his spark in a very paradoxical way. Which means his current ability probably is strong enough to do something to him. Whatever it is.
I'm aware of what it is.
I'm guessing you don't want to tell me.
It's probably for the best. It would probably be very dangerous to tell you, just in case.
Okay.
Just in case. Once it becomes relevant.
He looks like he really wants to ask very badly, but he stops himself.
Once it becomes relevant, I mean, it will become relevant. But until then.
Right, I've just been curious for a long time, but you're right, that's out of place.
Yes, it is. It is best not to ask right now, because I've received information that it is best not to let him know.
Okay, well, why don't I do a few more tests and you just go make sure that he's calm? I got the information that I needed out of that. I can delete the other blueprints at least, if that makes you all feel better. I just need to keep the 2 that are in use.
Where are you heading to back here?
No, I was going to go back up to the machine that I was working on. That's where it's held. I'll be in plain sight.
Okay.
I'm not trying to pull anything. It's very clear that you all have changed your opinion on me.
I haven't changed my opinion on you.
You just seem a lot more hostile.
We're wary. A lot has happened in the last few days. I still believe that you are trying to be better and trying to help us, but a lot of things have shifted suddenly.
That's understandable. I mean, if anything, it just sounds like it's affected him badly, because I feel great right now, he says.
Right, but you can see how losing your empathy towards a situation could be very bad if you are trying to fix things.
Well, you just said guilt, not necessarily... Well, okay, maybe they probably go a little hand in
Well,
hand.
did you empathize with Theo panicking back there?
I told him I was sorry, that he was going through something.
Did you mean it?
I said it.
But did you mean it? That's the difference.
I mean, I'm not in his shoes, obviously, right now, but I feel... it's clear he's upset, so...
But you can see how just saying you're sorry, but not meaning it, are 2 different things, yeah?
Well, it would be improper to not say that I'm sorry if you see someone that's in distress. Okay, sorry. I get what you're saying. I see what you mean now. He says,
Yeah.
We can go back and I'll look at the machine and I'll try not to say things to him if he's freaking out.
All right.
And you both start to come back, and he gives you a device to make it look like you came back for something.
Okay.
It's like a bag of Cheetos,
Bag of cheese toes, yeah.
And a Dew-on Mountain.
Okay.
That's a bad brand name. I don't know how to rename it.
Dew-on Mountain. No, you're right.
Dew-on Mountain.
Hill water.
But yeah, he comes back and he goes back to working on the machine. You can talk to Theo if you want to give him a moment with Brandy because of that stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Theo, you come back. Theo's leaning on Avayath, gripping extremely tightly to Shui. He's kind of zoned out to where he's just focusing very hard on the thing attached to him right now, the little whatever it was.
The little thing on his fingy.
Yeah.
It's literally, he just put it on you to distract you. It just tells you your
worked.
blood pressure.
It freaking worked. He is extremely focused on it as if it's very important and just staring down at it.
Brandy will come back to Theo, squeeze his hand.
Oh,
It's gonna be okay.
yeah,
Everything's gonna be alright.
it will.
Focus on my voice. Focus on breathing. Everything's gonna be alright.
He slowly unclenches his hand from Shui.
It's gonna be okay.
Shui's missing a finger. No, I'm kidding.
Am I?
It's gonna be alright.
If I'm 2 of me, he's lifting his hand again to look at it, and he's like, how much of me is me?
You are you. You don't have to worry. You are Theo. Nothing changes about that. You are your experiences. You are who you are.
What if the other me is just in some kind of...
We can't focus on that right now. We can't think in hypotheticals. We don't know. You're only gonna panic the more you think about it. And I know it's hard not to, but focus on what we know, focus on breathing, focus on your loved ones around you. It's going to be okay. I promise.
Right. Everyone around me.
We said the same thing to Shui. What matters is that you're you. Your circumstances don't define you.
He is trying very hard to believe it. Kind of blinking in and out of like focus and everything, and just going back to leaning on Brandy. And it's like, what else are we looking at?
Looks to Arthur.
You see him starting to come over from the machine. It's like he's pulled out like a tablet so he can come back over after he's downloaded it onto the tablet. And he's just like, okay, so I did find something. It's a good news, bad news situation, but isn't that how it always goes? He seems like he's trying to think about how to say it at like Brandy's words. He's like repeating them in his head, like gently, like say things gently. So, good news is this is not only affecting Theo, as I initially thought. Bad news is it's affecting the whole timeline. So there's not two Theos actually on top of each other. There's two timelines that are directly on, like they are. Okay, let me back up a little bit. So there are two timelines that are literally so close to on top of each other, they're almost perfectly aligned. It's created an illusion of stability. It's probably why this one hasn't collapsed, despite the constant paradoxes that we've been doing, which I thought I was just getting better at this, maybe not. But that is good in the sense that that's probably why things are so stable here. It's got the security of two timelines. That's not great, though, because that would mean that things have collapsed to a point that things are being pressured into each other in that way. And we are in a pillar timeline, meaning we are one of the ones that are the most stable, that prevent others from collapsing. So one is pretty much collapsing on top of this one, which is, obviously not great. And they could start to slip, which could, start the inevitable downturn of everything, decay and all that. Are we good so far? He says, like, looking up at everyone.
Theo looks like he's about to collapse again.
Would we like a break?
I
could go get tea.
Tea, good.
Yeah, how about tea?
I'll go get tea, he says, and he walks away.
Does it mean that... He's talking to Brandy now. Does it mean... that it's only showing for me because it won't be this? I don't understand.
If I had to take a guess right now, it's been said that you showing up in this timeline is good for the timeline, right? It's showing that it's stable, it's solid. It's probably because you exist here. This is the first one you appeared in, that the other is... that it is a pillar, as it were. So it would seem this is a timeline where many good things appear to have happened in it. A lot of things that are supposed to are the best outcomes. One being you here, one is me meeting the Magic Man. I'm sure there are others as well.
So, if one is directly on top, what if he's like having like terrible thoughts of like slipping into the wrong one accidentally without noticing it? He just doesn't know how to say that.
Don't ask too many what ifs. As Brandy said, don't delve into hypotheticals too much. No need to be all doom and gloom.
Yeah, we don't know right now.
Arthur comes back and is like forcefully trying to be. He's like, I brought tea. Like he's trying to like lighten the mood as much as he can. He's overcompensating now.
Thank
Oh, thank you.
And then he just hands Shui the entire shaker of sugar.
Drink this. No.
Drink this. I put a drop of tea in it for you. Okay, no.
I am gonna roll. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. He holds his cup.
You're gonna drop it?
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna roll Constitution to see if he can hold something. Yeah, he holds the cup, but similarly to Arthur that one time, it's like clattering against each other.
Are we good to keep going? There's more stuff.
If you can, please. I would like to know.
This is a pretty big thing for me not to bring up, so this must have been one of the earlier things that I lost, maybe even from the second we met on the stage. I mean, if I couldn't delete it, that's probably why I didn't tell you. It wouldn't look good if I said that I did a thing and then couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I thought this timeline being so stable was a good thing. That's why I've kind of hunkered down in it. But this could actually be, because this is a pillar timeline, a sign of wider decay. Timelines overlapping each other in this way would indicate that there are only a few left. Think of it like a pile of rocks, and you can pull some out from the pile, but pull out too many and the whole thing falls apart.
Are you saying that two pillars are knocking against each other right now?
Yes, it seems the one that's on top of this one probably also was a pillar timeline.
Okay, I understand that now.
Okay, good. I would say, as much as this is interesting, it would be a bad idea for us to go there. Directly interacting with a timeline right on top of ours could completely destabilize it, and it sounds like it's giving us more time for the moment. It would take something massive, some huge sort of calamity or something to cause it to collapse.
Oh.
All right.
Looks at Shui now.
I was talking about, I've never heard that word before in my life.
He doesn't know what your spark is, so...
Yeah.
So something like the destruction of a whole town. Something like that?
No, I'm talking really big, like laws of the universe changing.
Oh.
Likely a paradox he was trying to invoke, or something of that matter.
Well, even without going with it, the binding started to fall apart, it felt like, and...
Yes, that probably... I don't know what that exactly is indicating. Definitely a destabilization, because he tried to upgrade you and then refused, and you can't interrupt the process like that. Especially if you asked for something. You can't refuse when you're in the middle of an upgrade. So I'm sure that caused a problem. Besides that, though, what I was feeling before with him constantly getting closer to me, the reason why we're having this issue with the guilt transference, the memory loss, the ability transference, and things like that, I thought he was getting closer to me too, because he was trying to scare me or maybe get something from me, but I don't think that's what was going on. If he learned that from my memories, from this blueprint thing, that there were other Theos and a timeline right on top of this one, he probably realized he had to destabilize both in order to get them to collapse. So him feeling so close was probably him in the timeline that's on top of ours.
So, but that means that this other me is...
In the lab. The other you is in the lab. That's why you're ghosting like this. So you have access to the lab in both timelines. That's why the others aren't, because they probably don't.
What others? Who? What, huh?
Us.
Everyone.
Oh.
That's why Brandy wasn't showing up with a ghosting effect. It's why I didn't get any other readings from anyone that were strange in that sense. You broke my machine, he says.
So the other me is in that other timeline, always in the lab.
Or in it a lot. There was another reading that was interesting. It seems like you have a notable lack of magic in that world. Like, maybe you didn't pursue being a ranger and focused on something else. There could be some sort of magic suppressant on you. It's hard to say. It does seem like you are substantially different from you here.
Okay. So there's at least a difference. Is there more?
That's all that I could gather for now. And he stopped going to that other timeline. I'm wondering maybe if that was when the guilt transference happened? And that's why he stopped. Or if there was something else, I don't know. Have you seen anything strange or felt anything strange that would indicate that one is slipping?
What do you mean? Of myself?
Like memories that don't seem like your own, experiences, anyone that don't seem quite right. You could literally see static in some cases. It depends on the glitching.
Oh, I've been having weird dreams lately. I don't know if that means anything. What about you, Theo?
Yeah, I mean, I just assumed it was because he was trying to contact me, but for a few nights there, was having sort of static-y dreams with, I heard your voice a lot, and Brandy's.
I think I've had that kind of dream too, but I heard a different voice. I think I heard Merlin's.
So have I. I've also heard different voices.
Well, if you heard my voice there, then that would indicate he probably is still going to that other timeline. He's just not getting into the lab anymore for some reason.
So that static that I got was from a memory that wasn't mine? Of you, that other you talking to the other me?
Have you shared this with each other before?
No, I just thought it was a strange dream.
Yeah, same.
I just want to make sure that you weren't influencing each other by accident.
No.
That sounds to me like a slip.
I don't think I've seen any. I mean, it's been... Theo thinks. So, for back when we were in Greenflower, would you say...
The stuff that happened with the judge was very glitchy.
Yeah. So, was Theo one of the people who saw the glitching people?
Shui saw the glitching people. Brandy saw nothing. And Avayath briefly saw Abaddon, appearing in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
What did Theo see?
Bunch of butterflies.
Butterflies and eyes. I don't think he got any of the other effects.
Butterflies and eyes. So Shui did see the glitching in the judge room.
But Shui saw a bunch of different timeline possibilities, not really one other.
Well, yeah, but that's
still something.
That might be notable to bring up to Arthur.
When we were in Greenflower, the judge, she had a spark that let people see the truth or something. When she was a jabber.
When she did her screaming.
And I saw a bunch of different, it almost looked like echoes from different timelines. It was like different events. Like if things went a little bit different.
Well, she probably got a spark from him then, if she had something that destabilizing. Especially in jabber form.
I don't remember seeing anything like that, but I saw, I guess, audience eyes and butterflies, I guess.
Hard to say if that's slipping or just some reality breaking, which also isn't good, obviously, but it's hard to say. I would also say to you, Shayna, just because it happened beginning of the session, when you first saw Abaddon, that happened to him.
I guess, when I talked to him, I mean, he just seemed unstable himself. I mean, he kind of glitched around.
I wonder if he's having trouble staying, if he's going back between them so much. Usually that's not a problem, but he's, breaking a bit. And he, pulls down his shirt collar and you can see the moss has returned in full force. He said it was getting better before, very clearly not.
Uh-oh.
It's, completely black up to where his band is, and that seems to be preventing it from going any further. This got worse after you left. There was a brief period where it got better and seemed to be responding to treatment, and then it started to do this again. I think since I'm getting it from him, it's not working.
He had, part of your brand.
Right.
It was glowing.
I think you told him it was faded a bit, right? Or Brandy noticed it on him before?
Yeah, I think so.
So I would assume that means that the magic man has some sort of influence on him in some way now.
I mean, if it's lit up, that is... He looks to Brandy. That's very painful.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not helping the moss situation. It's probably expending a lot of energy to have that constantly going off.
Right.
It's the issue of the distortion with our spark that's happening is because of him. He's the one who messed up his own spark, and it's just influencing me, unfortunately.
How has it influenced you? How's it changed?
Well, I mean, I decided to just try to stop using it, so I haven't seen what the difference is. I don't know if it's affected it in a way where it's, the ability of it is different.
Is that why you wanted to bring the other Zyri in here to test your spark on a Zyri who you could justify was bad?
Yes, he says, like, just straightforward.
You can see how that's not something a good person does, Arthur.
Yes.
Probably for the best that we didn't bring him here then.
I mean, he's one of the evil ones, isn't he?
He is manipulated, very clearly.
Okay.
I'm going to trust that you won't do that.
Right.
Because that would be a awful thing to do.
Right.
And I will not let you live it down. As far as we know, we're together forever.
Oh, right.
And I can make that hell for you.
I will try to think of things in the perspective of how bad it will feel later, assuming...
Imagine it were happening to you.
Okay. Got it. But yes, I don't know what it would be like under that influence. Most people, when they get jabberfied in some sense, their spark is distorted into something dark.
Yeah, and if your ability before was to shut off somebody's spark, maybe...
I was already a fallen one. Well, not yet. I was a chosen one. I was about to be a fallen one. I don't actually know what his ability was when he became a fallen one.
Theoretically, would it destroy somebody's spark completely if you used it?
I don't know. Probably isn't anyone you would let me try that on.
I don't think so.
Okay. What about Lemonade? He says,
Don't try and...
Okay.
So we kind of figured out that it's not just me.
No, you're just reading as a double because the other you must be in the lab a lot.
I would hate to know why that is.
Well, I mean, if he's there, someone had to have given him access to it. The other you. Could be a Zyri. Could be him. Hard to say. But you would have had to be given access. Hey, at least we solved the mystery of the close thing, right?
Yeah.
That's true, I guess.
Oh, this changed a lot of things, this talk.
This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like I said, it's giving this timeline stability. We could have a lot more time than I first thought.
We shouldn't count on that.
Right.
What I meant was, when I came in here, I was going to tell you all about how I felt and how much it hurt me that you chose not to tell, that the blueprint was unable to be deleted, that you chose not to tell. And then, that whole situation, being trapped in here, I was going to demand an apology, but at some point in this conversation, I don't think getting one from you would matter anymore. So thank you, I think. And I'm sorry that you're... about your situation.
I genuinely wish I could make you not be upset with me.
I wish I could be upset with you.
Are you not?
I am upset that I can't be mad at you without feeling bad about it. I am so upset that I can't demand an apology because it just doesn't feel like it would do much. Because I do want you to be better. Just like we've said before. I just wish... I don't know. I wish I didn't hurt so bad.
We don't know how this will all end yet. When I feel like it will mean something to you, I promise I'll apologize.
Thank you. And don't say it again until you mean it.
Okay.
If I think about it, I can tell.
I didn't mean to mislead you.
I know. That's why it's frustrating. But I'm ready to go relax now. Maybe.
Let's go. If we want to talk, we can talk some other time. It doesn't seem like lingering here will do much good, at least emotionally.
I would say, if you just notice any slipping, to try to not engage with it.
Understood. There's not much we can do about it right now, so I'll just have to be wary with it in the future.
If you need anything from me, I'm here. I know I may not be the most trustful person in your corner right now, but I do still believe that what you're doing and what we're trying to do is the right thing. I have that. I don't want things to end. I have people here that I care about.
Theo has like an expression of like, huh. He said the same thing. He doesn't want things to end either.
Interesting. Also, some good things from this back and forth that we've gotten. I may absolutely despise Avayath, but I do have the control not to attack him right now. He says, like... We've been very close. I didn't want to point it out and spoil the moment.
That is good to hear, I suppose.
His confidence and his ability to restrain himself in certain manners is very helpful, and also must be devastating for him that he's lost that.
Well, thank you for not attacking me.
You're very welcome. I very much want to.
I'll just leave now, then.
Goodbye. That's like a waves.
Yeah, I just leaves.
Theo, like, holds his head like he has a huge headache now and holds on to Brandy.
Would you like ibuprofen? No, it's I'm kidding.
He holds on to Brandy, and while usually he would have, cleaned up his little teacup, he just kind of sets it off to the side.
Arthur immediately takes it to go clean it. Like,
I am so ready to go.
That's understandable.
Thank you. Thank you for being there. Everyone, really. Thank you all for being there.
Of course. We will see ourselves out. If there's any new developments, Arthur, let us know.
Will do. I will refrain from using my spark. I will continue to not do that.
Alright. Let's head out then.
I'm going back to play cornhole, he says, as he starts to follow you. I'm trying, we're going the same way. Sorry, I know we're saying goodbye, but I'm also going. Okay, anyway, let's just go through them,
Yeah, you can, okay.
And you guys go back through.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for listening to another episode of Chosen Ones. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of new releases. Today, I thought I'd share a little bit about the amazing protein shake I make before my workouts. I know everyone's been curious about it, and this recipe has been handed down from generation. Singular. Me to you. I just made it this week. But it's a mix of tomatoes, tuna, peanuts, milk in my own signature barbecue sauce. Sometimes I do feel worse after having it, but I don't think that's related. I probably just need to adjust the recipe a little bit more. But I hope it serves you well. Have a question for me or another PC? Leave it in the comments. Thank you, as always, to the Coffee Drive donors who helped make this season possible, as well as some of our patrons, MeltiMoon, Travis, Alyx, Solana, EpiAureum, Angelic Dragon, Bubby, Zav, Z.Gutz, the Golden Jabber, and Mr. Bakudan. We'll see you next time, fellow Sparks.
Now we can get off this song. I was telling Jay and Shayna that it was called I'm Tired of Feeling This Way for Malik's song.
Yeah, that tracks. Wonder if that means anything. Bing, ba, bing, ba, dang, bing, 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 bing.
I was like, I need to back to the compound song that isn't immediately
We're
distressing.
all cheerful and happy.
Oh, cheerful and happy.
Arthur!
Where are you, fucker?
You hear echoing on the wind. Arthur!
Yeah.
And then he's like on a date with Zyri, like sipping tea, like, did you hear that? Like,
Arthur!
Shout to me what they made you out to be. Burst the glass and start to scream so I can shout with you. Cry to me with a stab away. Creeks of pain and apathy, so I can cry with you. Oh, the gravel left behind, no club for better times. So darling, when there's nothing left to say, I'll still be here for you.